If God has removed you from anything or removed something from you, don't go back and don't bring it back. God reminded me over the weekend that anything that He removes from you or remove you from is actually for a reason. It's actually for your protection. He sees something, heard something, or knows something that you don't know, right? And a lot of times we make decisions from an emotional state, an emotional standpoint, and we don't really see the dangers or the effects of it because of our emotional state. I had a pastor that calls it emotional intoxication, right? Because you're intoxicated with all these emotions. So you can't even think straight. You can't think logically. And there are people who actually play on that. They know that you're not in a good emotional state. And so he reminded me of a time where I was going through a separation. I had actually decided that me and my then partner, husband, was not compatible. Like there's some things that happened, and I was just like, yeah, this is not going to work for me. And I had made the decision that we need to go our separate ways. Well, he decided to pack his stuff up and he decided to leave out. And as he's in the process of doing that, the Lord revealed to me that He wanted a reaction from me. So some people will trick you and try to do stuff to get a reaction from you. And at that time, I didn't give him the reaction that he wanted. And so then he had said, you know what, I'll go ahead and stay. And I remember the Lord saying to me clear as day in that moment, He said, don't bring back what the Lord has taken away. And I heard that. And immediately I was like, nope, if you packed your bags and you was planning on going, then you leave. Like, I'm not doing this game. If you pack, then you go. You can tell his face changed because he wasn't expecting that response. And so, some things happened later on to where I ended up having a surgery. And so after having that surgery, I was kind of vulnerable. I was in pain. My kids at that time was going to school and stuff. My mom was taking care of me, but she had to go back to work. And I didn't want to be at home by myself. And so I started texting him and stuff, just like, hey, you know, whatever, and had told him like, hey, you can come and stay a night, just a night, or what have you. I ignored a lot of previous warnings that God had gave me because prior to this, I knew I was having surgery, but I also started to miss this person, and I was like, okay, what happens if I let this person back in? And I remember hearing in my spirit, it was like, you're going to be miserable. I had consulted some other people and they were like, yeah, don't let them back in. Like, if you let them go, don't let them back in. Like, it's giving me really good advice. And so I didn't move forward on that. But this time in March of 24, when I had the surgery, I forgot everything that the Lord had told me. I was just kind of focused on I'm in pain. I'm going to need somebody here to kind of help take care of me